welcome back to another podcast episode from Be the Light to See by me, Jadyn Graydon. And today I have a special guest.
I'm Timothy Berry. Very nice to be on the podcast. I appreciate you for inviting me on.
Thank you for coming. So, Tim is a person I literally just met this year, this season, and Tim has such a bright light to him, and conversations with him definitely, they can go on and on for real, but they have a purpose. And so today we'll be talking about something very deep, and we'll go into what we can and what God lets us to talk about. But the conversation, because it's getting to that time in September where it's getting close to the end, and September is known as National Suicide Prevention Month, which honestly we should really prevent it all year, because someone's always thinking about it, or someone is going to commit it, or somebody attempts to, and someone is successful with it, and it's a very dark thing on earth, and there's tons of dark things on this world, but suicide is such a dark thing because I know I personally relate to it, and I don't know about you, but
Yes.
But yeah, suicide prevention is such a big thing, and it's an important topic. And I've seen on social media, and some people are like, why are we making this a thing? Why are you repeating this? Why are you bringing up suicide prevention, or posting about suicide prevention? You're just making it worse for some people. And I'm like, huh? This one TikTok, this girl was like, I'm so over this month. Why are we reliving certain things? And I was like, that threw me off.
Yeah.
It truly threw me off, because I had people constantly telling me, or I had people constantly telling me during one of my hard seasons, or heavy seasons, that, oh, we're not stuck on the past, be present. But it's just the past is a story.
Yeah.
Within itself. And it's truly, you said before, nothing's ever that deep, but it's also, you got a past.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be there. It has to be there. It's the past.
It made you the person you are today.
Exactly.
Without a past, you cannot have a present or a future. That's my thing. You can start new, but even then, you're still starting from something, and you have something to guide you. So yeah, I don't understand. I don't know what the basis is for that. I don't know what she was talking about.
Maybe we should get her on the podcast.
I would love to talk to her.
Because it's showing your testimony is such a big thing for yourself, and then also for others. Being a light, planting seeds. If you found that hope, you can help others find that hope. And it's Suicide Prevention Month is when people who haven't talked about it ever start talking about it.
Yeah.
And I feel that's a good thing, to be able to talk about it. Because me personally, during my few stages, because I was suicidal from middle school up until freshman year, freshman college year, freshman year, and literally I had moments over the summer about it, and it was only because there was so much happening in life. I always felt I was alone, nobody wanted to be around me, or I couldn't find people who were actually truly my friend, or truly my people. And low-key, I had to flip a switch. I truly had to flip a switch and make that change.
Yeah.
Because suicide is truly a mindset. And you can get very much stuck in that mindset if it feels comfortable enough.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I actually want to do two things there, right?
Go ahead.
Just at the beginning when you said it's you said it's an opportunity to talk about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I say why it's important to have those kind of months is because on Tuesday you're gonna get Taco Tuesday, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wednesdays we have fried chicken. Wednesdays, when you have some fried chicken. Fridays, it gives people an opportunity,
right,
where it wouldn't feel appropriate. In my family, we don't talk about
No.
It's not. It's just impossible because we've lost people to it, and it's just something that's just like, especially like as a man, unfortunately, like it's kind of like it's not a thing. But as well, what was the switch you flipped?
My mind, like, because I always believed in my faith, like I always believed in God, but trying to be a follower of God, you can't have those moments where it's just like, God, take me right now. Like, I shouldn't be on this earth no more. Like, I don't have nothing else to give. I don't have nothing. And it was like, you do. That's why you're still here.
Yeah. As long as you still have breath in your lungs, genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I went through a lot as well. I had like, I don't think, I don't know. I was most suicidal. Let's put it like that. I was at my peak of my suicidal urges, like 2 years ago until like maybe right before I came to Clark. And it was bad. Like it was bad. And the only way I really found to like get out of that was like you said, like genuinely a switch. You kind of just be like, nah, I'm good. I just know it's gonna be. I know I can always like, as long as I'm still breathing, there's an opportunity. Because at the end of the day, none of this is that deep. I can move to France and live a completely different life. Like actually, like genuinely, this world is actually big. Could I would have to, say with the money do that, but like, I could do that. That's a thing. Like where you are right now, I say whatever problems you have, although they are not to say they're not deep or that you're not going through anything. But one of my favorite things to do, I pull out my phone. I don't have my phone on me, and I'll go to Google Maps or like Find My, and I would zoom out and I would look at the planet. Not even the planet. First, I would just look at my city. Then I look at the state. I just see how many people there are, and how big the world is, and how little I have to zoom out to see how small my problems can be compared to some people. People are getting bombed right now. And that's not to say, because sometimes when I was going through that, I hated that argument where it's like, oh my God, people are not eating food, da, da, da. I understand that. Yeah. My problems are still my problems and I'm still going through it. However, putting your problems in perspective and learning to be grateful for what God has already provided you, like I have a car. I go to a private university. Right. Like no matter how much debt I'm accruing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, this is an opportunity people would like kill and are honestly currently killing for. No, you know seriously, yeah. So, yeah. No, I feel that. Because now that switch only popped up in my mind when I truly gave my life to Christ. Like, truly, not just giving it, not just believing it, truly following it and following the word and looking at the word like, oh, some of these paths that you go on, you gotta be alone. And some of these paths you go on, you're choosing to be alone. And life is all about choices. God gave you free will. Yeah. And literally, if you sit down, read the word, pray about it, that switch is going to reveal itself for you to be able to go, this is not that deep. Like, it's truly not that deep, because if I'm not serving the Lord, like, if I'm not living in my purpose, why am I stressing over this thing? Like, why am I stuck here? And those are the questions you got to ask yourself. Like, why am I right here? Like, why am I in this moment? Why am I in these thought processes? And why am I not choosing to leave? Yeah. But when you're that's actually, yeah, why am I choosing to leave? But it's a mindset. Yeah. Like, genuinely, like, when you're like in that, where it's just like, when I was going through my stuff, like, I'm telling you, like, almost like, I wake up in the morning and be like, dang. Oh God, I'm waking up. Like genuinely, I'll be praying to God, like, just don't wake me up, dog. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Like, and every day he wake me up. And it was just like, I'm telling you, because it was like a season of like isolation for sure, because I had taken a break from school. and I was back home, and I was just in my like little room, and it was comfortable, but depressing. That's like my little dark corner, like my little blankets. You know what I mean? It was not great, but like eventually I just realized like the small things. It really is the small things, and then again the mindset, because even if you are really, it all starts with mindset. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I like with like orgs or anything like that like does like any kind of physical stuff. Like if I have your mind, I have everything else. It's all about your mindset, because that's where everything else stems from.
True.
I forget. I think it was Atomic Habits. I don't know if it was Atomic Habits.
Yeah, I think so.
Your thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words. Watch your words become your actions.
Yes.
Boom, 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 becomes your destiny. You know what I mean? And if you didn't know that quote, look it up. Right. But
it's a clean quote.
It's one of my favorites, honestly, because it has so much meaning to it.
Exactly.
But yeah, especially because I've had attempts. And it was during my second one where I kind of felt like I was like, okay, this hurts. And we're like,
it's okay.
Like, never mind.
It's okay.
But okay. Not only that, it was just like I was sitting on the floor and I won't get too anyway. But I feel like it was either my body doing anything to convince me to like, hey yo, we're doing a little, hey yo,
we're doing a little too much.
or it was God Himself genuinely like speaking to me, like being like, hey, this ain't for you. This nah.
That's truly conviction, though.
Yeah.
Think about it. No matter like which side you think of it, it's truly conviction.
Yeah. Where it's just like no matter what, and that's again your mindset and your perspective. Because even if like for those who like are not on their walk with Christ or like, not like, you can still see it as like a
that moment of like
you
doing
I'm like, wow, I'm really doing this. Like I think like, wow,
wait a minute.
Like telling you,
no, that's real. Cause no, I always in life I'm like, I'm not afraid to die, God. But every time where it gets that moment where like I attempted to, I'm like, God, I'm afraid to take it in my own hands. Like, am I gonna end up in a bad place, like spiritually, biblically, like where am I gonna end up? Cause it's like that part, that mindset is not you for real. When you believe in God, that's the devil attacking you. And then when you're just in life, like that's negativity attacking you. And people always want to be like, oh yeah, be optimistic, da da da. Sometimes you need to be realistic, because this is a sad moment. Like I'm actually sad, but it's not like I'm depressed. I'm really sad, or I am depressed. Like I'm getting to that point where I'm super super sad, and I don't want to be sad no more. And like over time, like I don't even know when suicide started for real. Like I really want to look at the history for real, because it's like, we all have this word, but like, who's the first person to commit suicide, and why did we name it suicide?
Interesting.
Like, I really want to know, because, and why? Because there's medical suicide.
Yeah,
but and it's like that's different. Like that's purely different. Kinda. Just only because it's like
because it's medical.
Yeah.
But that's like, okay, I'm sick, or like like. I ain't making it anyways. I don't look. It's like I don't look like that's different.
I don't know. Sometimes I want to talk to somebody who like is going to do medical suicide and see like where their mind is, cause like I don't know. Some of them aren't like depressed or nothing. Like they just choose it because they're like, oh, it makes somebody else feel better, or it's like in their hearts to just go ahead. And I'm like, I want to know like where's your head at. But anyways, we got off topic. But truly, like, mindset. Like, mindset is such a big thing during suicide. And it's just like being able to switch from I don't feel like I can talk to somebody to I need to talk to somebody is hard.
Yeah.
But what's also hard is living like a lie or being a hypocrite. So it just makes you feel worse. Yeah. And low-key, like, I had a whole bunch of hypocritical moments. Like, that fed into my suicidal thoughts or like my negative thoughts because I'm over here like, oh yeah, it's okay that you did that to me. It's okay y'all didn't come. It's okay. But I'm over here like, oh, I don't want to feel alone. Like I don't want to be left alone. But I'm telling people it's okay for them to leave me alone. No, it's not okay. Actually, I'm not okay, and I want people around me. But sometimes, like, you're not in a season of isolation. You're choosing to be isolated, and a lot of times I chose to be isolated. But like my college freshman year, I think I was being put in a season of isolation to change like my mindset. Because it's like, also suicidal thoughts are attached to like past trauma and past events. And there's so much past trauma that I haven't fixed or like haven't addressed to myself.
Yeah.
Maybe I addressed it to others and I voiced it to others, but I haven't addressed it to myself. And that was like the biggest problem. Because at the end of the day, you're the only thing you can control for real.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if you have control over other things, you have to change your perspective on them. Like, perspective and mindset are such big things in the world.
Yeah.
Biblically and just worldly.
Yeah.
Like, how you see each thing. And so, when it comes down to it, like, do I want to be a Christian or do I want to be a follower of Christ? Those are two different things. Do I want to live or do I just want to die? I want to live. Be personally. I want to live. But living in this world, you're not going to have good days all the time. Like, it's not a 24-hour thing. Like,
that's the thing. I feel like, I have a lot to say. I don't know.
No,
Because, like, I never want to interrupt because, like, the flow of thought is important. But, man, I have a lot to say.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. So, I think, let's start with the mindset, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think for someone who's not been there and like that suicidal like urge, you don't understand.
Right.
I always bring up like the metaphor of like God rest their souls, of course, 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a building that's on fire, and you look at the window. You know your floor is up, but the fire inside is way hotter than what that job is going to feel like. And that's what it feels like. That's what it often feels like. I feel like that's what life can make it feel like. That fire, however hot it gets, whatever circumstance you're going through, that's what it feels like. And it feels like that window. It could be more big. You don't really know. It's uncertainty. It's the jump. And that's why, like, with people who don't believe in God, where it's just kind of like, well, roll the dice. I know this is terrible. I know this fire's hot.
Right.
I know this fire's gonna burn me.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably just, die mid drop. No pain. Die of the fear of like legitimately people who do that.
True.
So it's like it's that kind of mindset.
Mm-hmm.
But I have more to say. No. Yes, it's never that deep in general. I'm so sad. I really forgot all I had to say. But yeah. What were you saying before?
I was saying mindset and then perspective and mindset go hand in hand, especially biblically and worldly. So, yeah. So I feel like they will always go hand in hand, but it's like, do you want to change? Like, life is all about choices. Like we said before, like, God gave you free will, you have free will. Life is all about choices. Do you want to forgive others? Do you want to change? Do you want to live a better life? Do you want to get through this battle, this obstacle? Because if I believe in spiritual warfare, but if you don't believe in spiritual warfare, it's mental warfare.
Yeah.
And it's like your mind and who you are as a person is getting attacked. And are you going to sit there and let it constantly get attacked, or are you just going to feed into it? Those are the type of questions that like you got to ask yourself. And when it comes to suicide, like, it's scary, quite actually. Like, it might feel peaceful, and like the thought of it feels peaceful, and like you get fed like, oh yeah, if you do this, like you'll find that peace, you'll be calm. But then it's like, once you like attempt, you're like, bro, I failed. Like I still feel
I'm still here.
I'm still here.
One of the worst fears,
Like,
genuinely, it was like, if I attempt, no one has ever really found out. Like, I told some people, but it's just like, I always like, when I did it, it was either I cannot survive. And if I do, it has to be so minimal that it cannot be found. You cannot, there are no scars on my body.
No, bro. Okay.
I've hid them and healed them. When I say it was like legit, it was on a trip in Milwaukee. I hope my mom never watches this. Right. And legit, I would rap it. I constantly rap it and constantly like leaving and just being like, yup. I don't see a scar. Yup. It's like I just constantly like looking at it. Cause like really like that conversation again with people who like would not in there, like they don't understand. Right. It's not fun. It's not a fun conversation. But right, something that has helped me, right? Mindset change. I don't really aim for happy. I aim for content. Genuinely. Because I know that each emotion is there to teach me something. Yeah. I know that I'm angry or sad. I can find something in that, a lesson in that. Even like when I'm really, really sad or something like that, that means it was real. Like I was fully in the moment. I loved fully, like everything like that. It's a good thing. If I didn't feel anything about it, it didn't matter. Yeah. It's like, I forgot the other day. It's totally everything. But yeah. Like just genuinely, that's what I would say to anybody. Like, don't. Like, yeah, we all want to feel good. We all want to be happy, but that's just not realistic. And constantly holding on to that idea and constantly being like, oh, happy. No, it's inevitably going to make you depressed.
No, yeah. Literally happy and perfection. Yes. I will say this as well. People, like, I don't want to say, like, I let everyone do their own thing. Yeah. Everyone's their own individual. So I will say, right, it is okay for people not to go to things, whatever, because there will be people who will. Yeah. I can. You know, I can do this podcast. You come, I'm here. You know, right. Because God, I messaged you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and there are people who will do that, and it just takes time to find people. Like, you gotta. It really takes a process. Like I've been telling people, like, to find that community. Sometimes you need to drop the mindset, oh, my community will find me. Because if you're in the mindset of that suicidal mindset, the negativity mindset, why do you think you're going to get a community if you're stuck in that mindset that makes you isolated? Because your community can't find you if you can't be found. Yeah. If your location off, if you're always in your room, if you're always with this only one person and doing things with just one person. Like, I see many people do that, like being attached to just one person. And it's like, oh yeah, I would have found my community, but you're just with this one person, and like this one person not trying to find that same community you are, or the community doesn't want to find them either. Like, it's like you have to be careful who you surround yourself with. You have to be careful of your mindset, and then you also have to be careful of like what you speak in the life. Like, I want to find my community. You get tested by fire. You're like, oh, I don't have no community. No community gonna come get me. Yeah. It's all about mindset. Like, really? It really is all about the mindset. Like, I'm telling you. And it's always going to get tested. That's one thing, like, where, like, people really have to realize, especially when you're just, like, even if you're not with God, especially if you are with God, if you ask for strength, expect to be challenged. If you ask for patience, you're going to get most impatient people, most impatient hours, most impatient lessons. Man, trust and believe. He'll give you opportunities. Yes, it's the perspective. You gotta change your perspective on it. It's not like life. It's not always. It's really not even like always the devil trying to get at you. It's really sometimes it's you. Like, and sometimes it's you. Sometimes it's God. Sometimes it's the devil coming for you. Man, discernment is such a big thing. Like, really, discernment is such a big thing, and also just making sure you find yourself, like you're rooted in yourself, investing in yourself. Because if you're not, you're gonna just leave open wounds to be cut back open. Like,
and you'll bleed on everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want that. That's one of the worst things for real, especially because just adding more hurt, and when that happens, you become the very thing that hurts you.
No.
Like very very
Hello.
often, like really,
Hello.
like it's, and that's just no one wants that.
Mm-mm. It's like, please always like take grace upon yourself and forgive yourself, because literally, if you don't start forgiving yourself, how do you think you're gonna forgive others? Like,
Genuinely, that's one thing as well I found, right? Because I'm very much the type of person where like I struggle a lot with people pleasing. Honestly, still a good amount of it. It's still in me, and I'm trying to like.
that's real.
That's why, like, even when like, because of course I support homeless people.
Yeah.
But, like, I can't say no. That's why I try the genuinely I'll try to avoid, because I know I can't say
no. No, that's
no. I
real.
can't, because like I feel something. I could like get it. Like,
Sometimes you got to learn to though.
yeah, no, for sure. But that's the thing. You gotta have to. Because sometimes you ain't got nothing for real.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you. There's a point to that. Why am I forgetting? Yeah, I know it's gone. It'll come back.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
But yeah, people pleasing got me to where I was for real. So it was like literally always feeling alone, but being a people pleaser. Terrible mix, like really terrible mix. Cause it's like I'm not serving people, I'm just pleasing you, and I don't want.
Yeah,
like,
and
it's not helping my well-being, and it's just.
It's not. I would forgive like everyone for anything. There's really nothing. And even to this day, to be fair, because I feel like hating anybody is just like it's energy wasted. Like,
Yeah.
I don't hate. I truly, genuinely, I don't think I can. I have strong taste.
Yeah.
I have a taste for you. Sure. I don't hate shit. Hatred is too much. Like that's so much energy. It's like, but I would hate. I'm telling you, hate myself. Hate myself. And that's the issue. I will forgive everyone. No. Man, life be life, and you have your own trauma. I understand.
Exactly.
Be better.
Be better.
Be better. That's what I say. There's no shame in being wrong, only staying wrong.
No, that's real.
Like really, like as long as everyone's trying to be a better person, I genuinely don't care what you do. Be better. But like with myself, no. Any mistake, you best believe at night, past 10 p.m., past 10 p.m., it's up. It's up. Like genuinely, all mistakes. But like genuinely, that same grace I was extending to other people, and especially for you guys, right? Extend that to yourself. Like genuinely.
Especially in those heavy seasons, in those dark seasons. You have to give yourself room to fill out your feelings without trying to hurt yourself physically.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe we have to step outside of our room, step outside of these dark places that we put ourselves in to isolate, and find stuff outside that makes us happy. Because being stuck over there in like the little corner with the blankets. It's not great. It's not a feeling of anything coming for you. And sometimes you need to step outside so something can come towards you.
Yeah. I will say this, right?
Mm-hmm.
For anyone who's listening who's currently suicidal or not that, and I say this with all seriousness. Get a hobby.
That's
like, let me say
that's something to do.
This ukulele was the whole reason I picked it up. Spanish, French, like a good amount of my hobbies have been just like, I'm sad. Let's try something new. Like,
no, that's real.
Like,
literally find ways to drop the sadness. Like, the more, that's like with water and oil. If you want to be cleaner, you have to put in more water. Like, if you ever seen videos of people like, oh, how God poured into me, like, you don't believe in God, like literally pour into yourself so the water runs clear. Like, yeah. That's also it. And then also, like again, if you are thinking about suicide, please, there's a natural suicide hotline number. Also, there's just people. There's gonna be somebody around you who's also been through that and maybe still going through it, but it's pushing through, and like they need that person with them. And so Sometimes you just need to talk about it. Yap to yourself. Start blogging. Blogging is such a big thing.
I'm telling you, yes.
It's such a big thing.
It's such a good thing.
You talking to somebody.
Yeah.
I promise. If you post it, if you don't post it, you're still putting it in the air.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
I think you said that earlier too, actually. Well, in your other podcast, right?
I
watched.
Yeah.
Where it's just like journaling. I'd take a while. like it's good because you have to be intentional with your words.
Exactly.
But like the yap is where it's at.
The yapping is where it's at
It's
for
truly.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
And me personally, I just need to talk to a camera or talk out loud.
Yeah.
Because writing down just doesn't do it enough for me.
Yeah. I
But
agree. But yeah, get a hobby. Go outside. Like genuinely, feel some sun in your skin. Because studies show like consistently that those who actually do the things that they don't want to do when they're in that depressive state, so going out with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sitting there during that time in my life. I'm sitting there outside. We're going bowling. I was
Yeah.
but I'm outside.
Yeah.
I'm outside. I'm talking to people, giving people the opportunity. So even like, so other people's lives, because I feel like God can really moves in many ways. I still don't think. Besides that one moment earlier, right?
Right.
I don't think I really hear the voice of God.
Mm-hmm.
Like people say that they hear the voice of God. So I don't understand what they're talking about.
No, that's real.
Like genuinely, I feel like with me, God speaks through other people, even like through you in your life, right? God can speak through me, or just and isolating yourself prevents that. You're sitting in your room in the corner on your phone,
True.
scrolling, and I feel like TikTok's the devil personally. And that's just me though.
That's how I'm putting this podcast on. But yeah. I mean, personally,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Yeah, it's like social media because like it's so manipulative. Where it's just
Yes.
like it was just like I don't like it. Like,
I think like the rise of social media peaked up suicide. a
oh,
lot.
100%. It's
yeah.
part of the reason where it's just like everyone feels replaceable.
Yes.
Like genuinely, like a relationship that takes years to build or anything like that now
Takes seconds. And it's so weird.
Yeah.
And people wonder why like people leave or like just all this stuff. And I don't know. It's a crazy topic, but that's a topic for another time.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic, bro. I'd love to discuss it.
Hey, I'll bring you back.
Hey.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. I know it feels abrupt, but Jadyn has a job, so she need to get there. But literally, I loved you being on this podcast today and this episode, and I thank you. And I'm totally bringing you back. And I hope this podcast episode helped somebody today, and I hope Tim helped somebody today. And we're praying that we just start a light, and we hope that our lights help ignite yours. And if it didn't, we'll try again next time. Okay? So we will see you guys on the next episode.
On the next episode.
Hey.
Be a light.
Period. Bye, guys.